Ever felt like you don't matter? Like time has passed you by and left you behind? Well, what if I told you, and there's a simple, powerful way to rediscover your purpose, even while facing something as tough as diabetes. This video is for you, who's living with diabetes, you or love someone who is. It's for you, who's been told life should slow down when really, it's calling you to step up and embrace what truly matters. Today, you'll discover how volunteering in your golden years can bring new meaning to your days, boost your health, and, above all, warm your soul. Because giving your time is often the most healing thing of all. The golden years. A fresh start, so-called golden years, are often seen as the closing chapter of a long journey, a time to rest, pause, and look back at the days gone by. But what if we flipped the script? What if it wasn't an ending, but a brand new beginning, a fresh chapter, maybe the most beautiful one yet? The truth? This stage of life brings far more than silver hair and stories to tell. It brings time, something so many younger people beg for. It brings wisdom, the kind you don't learn from books but earn through stumbles, tears, and triumphs. And most of all, it brings desire, a desire to live slower, sure, but also to give back, to look around, see someone in need, and say from the heart, I can still help. And you can, because at this point, you're not living to prove anything to anyone. No more wasted time on empty vanity or races to nowhere. Now every gesture matters, every word has purpose, every hug carries meaning. While the body might slow down, the heart grows wiser. And a wise heart is like a lighthouse on a dark night. It lights the way, warms souls, and heals wounds the world doesn't even see. The golden years are when we truly understand the value of time given freely, of kindness offered, of silence shared. It's when we realize we don't need much to make a difference, just showing up, listening, or reaching out. And the most beautiful part? When you help others. You help yourself too. Your soul fills up, your heart expands, and life, no matter how long, gains new meaning. The golden years aren't a period. They're a comma, the pause before the most meaningful act of your story. Because it's never too late to start doing good. The power of serving others. Did you know that people who volunteer actually live longer and better? This isn't just a superstition. It's not magic. It's purpose. Science has proven it. Those who help others heal themselves. Those who give time gain life. And those who love without expecting anything in return are the ones who feel loved the most. When you serve, everything changes. Mornings suddenly have meaning. Your alarm goes off, and you don't wake up out of obligation, but because someone is waiting for you, waiting for your smile, your time, your presence. And the most amazing part, in volunteering, the reward isn't money. It's not awards or public recognition. It goes so much deeper. It comes in the form of a grateful glance, a tight hug, or a simple thank you whispered with tears in their eyes. 2. The joy of giving back. That's when it hits you. Life isn't about what you gather. It's about what you give away. Helping others is pure love in action. The kind of love that doesn't care about your color, age, or bank account. It's love that comes from wanting to do good, to matter, to be needed. And here's the beautiful part. No act of kindness is too small. Sometimes just listening is exactly what someone needed. A hot meal might save someone's day, a visit, a note, a prayer. Little things that mean everything. What makes service special isn't how big the gesture is, but how big your heart is when you do it. And guess what? Volunteering also heals loneliness. that quiet emptiness when kids move out, when the house gets too quiet, when you've got time on your hands, but an ache in your heart. When you give back, you connect with stories, with people, with purpose. You realize the world still needs you, and you've still got so much love to give. Because here's the truth: you're never too old to love, never too small to help, and never too lonely to change someone's life with one simple act of kindness. Meet Miss Inez. Miss Inez is 74, a widow for over 10 years. Her kids grew up, got married, moved away, and the house that once echoed with laughter and busy footsteps became quiet. She could have accepted this as just how life goes, could have let herself drown in loneliness, in memories, in time that moves too slowly. But she didn't. She chose instead the sound of children's voices, the sparkle in curious little eyes, the pure laughter of those who still believe in dragons, fairies, and adventures hidden in book pages. Every Tuesday and Thursday, rain or shine, Miss Inez takes the bus with her bag full of stories to a local public school. There, she sits on a tiny stool surrounded by kids and works magic with words. She brings stories to life, stories that cradle dreams, calm fears, and spark imaginations. Her sweet voice, warm smile, and twinkling eyes make every character leap from the pages. But don't think it's just the kids who benefit. Miss Inez often says it was there, on that simple classroom floor with all those spontaneous smiles, that she discovered something she'd missed her whole life. Her true gift, with tears in her eyes. She says, "I thought my purpose had passed me by. Turns out it was just waiting for me after 70. And maybe that's volunteering's greatest gift. We think we're helping others, but in the end, we're the ones who receive. We find meaning. We find new reasons to wake up with a light heart." Now Miss Inez gets greeted like a celebrity by the kids. They run to hug her legs, begging, "Tell that story again." And she smiles, because each telling lets her live it too. Miss Inez didn't change the whole world, but she changed those children's world and her own. That's why stories like hers matter, so others discover there's still so much life left to feel, and that sometimes your true purpose reveals itself just when you think your story's already been told. For where and how to begin? This all sounds beautiful, but where can I actually help? That's a common question, and the answer, simple as it may seem, is powerful. Wherever there are people, there's an opportunity to serve. You don't need fancy resources. You don't need money or special skills. You just need willingness, because the world is full of places waiting for someone like you. Community centers where kids and adults need support, and listening ears, churches that always welcome those willing to give time, care, or words of faith. Nonprofits helping seniors, animals, or people in vulnerable situations. Hospitals where volunteers bring comfort through stories and companionship. Shelters where affection means more than any material gift. Everywhere, someone needs a kind gesture, a listening ear, a warm hug. But what if I can't leave home? What if mobility or health limits me? No problem. You can still make a difference. Pick up the phone, use the internet. Harness the power of words. You can text someone who's lonely. Record a heartfelt video for hospital patients or distant friends. Write old-fashioned letters to nursing homes or schools. Yes, letters. Never underestimate small acts. Often they create the biggest impact. A sincere good morning, a heartfelt, "Are you okay?" A simple, "I was thinking about you today." Volunteering doesn't demand perfection, just presence and intention. And the beautiful part? You can start right now, today, with what you have. Call that person you haven't spoken to in ages. Send an encouraging message. Look up local projects in your neighborhood. Ask at a church or community center how you can contribute. This is how kindness grows. One small step at a time. And when you least expect it, you'll realize the person who benefited most was you. The benefits of volunteering for seniors. What if I told you there's a natural remedy? No side effects, no restrictions, that boosts your mood, health, and even memory. Would you believe it? Well, it exists, and it has a simple but powerful name: volunteering. Yes, giving your time and care doesn't just change the world around you, it changes you too. Volunteering is like a vitamin for your body and your soul. It lifts your self-esteem because you see you're still needed, still making a difference. It strengthens your memory because new stories, people, and tasks keep your mind active and engaged. It eases loneliness because when you connect with others and a cause, friendships grow, conversations flow, and that empty feeling starts to fade. It reduces anxiety because focusing on others shifts your mind away from worries and into the present moment. And maybe most importantly, it gives life new meaning. Many seniors face a new chapter: retirement, an empty nest, loss. It's easy to wonder, what do I do now? Volunteering answers, you still matter. You still have so much to live for. You can still change someone's world. And here's the best part. You're never alone on this journey. You walk alongside others who also want to help. People with spark in their eyes, stories to share, and hearts full of hope. Volunteering is a bridge that connects generations, breaks down barriers, and builds bonds. And those who cross it, they never come back the same, because when you give love, you receive it multiplied. When you bring meaning to someone's life, you find meaning in your own. So if you're looking for something to fill your days with joy, warm your heart, make your eyes light up again, try volunteering. You might just discover the healing you've been searching for comes when you help heal someone else. Soon, how about starting today? Today, yes, right this minute, could be the day everything changes. The day you look in the mirror and say, I've lived so much already. Now, I want to live with more meaning. The day you choose to step out of your comfort zone, out of the silence, out of the routine, out of that nagging feeling that your best days are behind you, and bravely step into transformation. Here's the simple truth. You don't need to change the whole world. You don't need grand gestures or newspaper headlines. You just need to change one person's world. And guess what? You can do that right now. With one phone call, one hug, one visit. Really listening. Someone near you might need exactly what you have to give. You might be the answer someone's waiting for. Start small. A kind gesture, a warm smile, a thoughtful text. Because volunteering doesn't begin with big actions. It begins in your heart, with that quiet decision to make yourself available to life, with the daily choice to care. And here's the beautiful part. When you take that first step, life answers back, connections appear, opportunities show up, and slowly you'll realize what you thought you were giving away, you were actually receiving. You gain purpose, joy, love. So take a deep breath, look within, look around, and gently ask yourself, who could I help today? Don't wait for the perfect moment until you feel ready. Start with what you have. The time you can spare, the love in your heart, which can still change so much. The best time to start? Right now. And someday soon you might look back at this day and say, this was when my life got its sparkle back. 7. A final thought. At life's sunset, when time no longer rushes but strolls gently, we finally understand what truly mattered. No one remembers paid bills, expired invoices, fancy collectibles gathering dust. Few recall the cars they owned, the clothes they wore, the luxury watch, the house that took forever to build. What sticks, what lingers like a beautiful fragrance, are the moments you made a difference. Wiping tears with kind words, sparking smiles, without even trying. Holding hands through someone's storm, touching lives, even just for a moment. This is what turns an ordinary life into an extraordinary legacy. And here's the secret. What many call the golden years. Treating it like an ending might actually be your grandest beginning, because now, you know what counts. You understand time's too precious for nonsense. You see love is the only inheritance worth leaving. At this stage of the journey, every step can be lighter, more intentional, richer, with meaning. With all you've lived, all you've learned, you're more ready than ever to shine light, offer comfort, share wisdom, inspire others. The golden years are truly the best time to serve, because this is when wisdom lives, this is when patience blooms, this is when compassion deepens. So before believing your best days are behind you, remember, what you do today might become someone's most treasured memory tomorrow. Life moves in seasons, and this one could be your most beautiful yet. All it takes is your choice to make it matter. If this video touched your heart, it's because somehow it was meant for you. Maybe you're at that stage where you're wondering, what's my purpose now? Can I still make a difference? Here's your answer. Yes, always, but I've got a special request. Share this video with someone you care about. Maybe a friend who feels life's passing too quickly, a relative who's been feeling lonely, or that special person who just needs a little nudge to rediscover their spark. Sharing this could be your first act of kindness today. Yes, because you might be bringing hope, light, and direction to someone who needs this exact message right now. You're here for a reason. Nothing you've lived through was wasted. Every wrinkle, every memory, every struggle and triumph has prepared you for this moment. Your time to shine. If you're feeling called to this, answer with action, with love, with one small step. The world still needs you, your wisdom, your kindness, your generous heart. Volunteer, live with purpose, change your story and others through simple, meaningful acts. We'll see you in the next video. But until then, be the good the world needs. See you soon.